If you're here, it's because you felt it. That quiet frustration when your mind spins in circles, when decisions feel like guesswork, when brilliant ideas evaporate before you can grab them. You want more than clever tricks. You want control. You want to think the way the sharpest minds do. Fast, clear, fearless. Not because you're born special, but because you've trained yourself to be. This isn't about IQ scores or secret formulas. It's about rewiring how your brain actually works, day after day, in real life. By the end, you'll know exactly how to spot your own mental traps, how to cut through noise, how to turn raw curiosity into decisions that stick. And yes, you'll learn to think so cleanly it almost feels unfair. We'll start simple, why most people think like amateurs. Then we'll build, step by step, until you're not just reacting, but designing your own clarity. No fluff, no hype, just tools that work. Let's begin. Chapter 1. The lie you've been told. Everyone says geniuses are born. That's comforting, means it's not your fault. But it's also wrong. Einstein wasn't born with relativity in his head. He trained his mind like a muscle. The real difference? Most people let their thoughts run wild. Geniuses don't. They herd them. Think of your brain as a factory. Right now, it's running on autopilot. Half-finished products everywhere. Noise from every machine. A genius turns off the lights in the unused rooms. They don't think harder. They think cleaner. Here's the first shift. Stop chasing more ideas. Chase fewer, better ones. Quality over quantity. That means you'll have to kill a lot of darlings. But trust me, once you start, the silence feels like power. Chapter 2. The 3 layers of thinking. Your mind has 3 floors. Most people live on the ground level. Automatic, emotional, reactive. That's where fear, bias, and distraction live. The second floor is deliberate. Logic, analysis, planning. Useful, but still slow. The third, that's where geniuses hang out. It's not faster, it's quieter. It sees patterns before they form. It asks questions no one else hears. To get there, you need to climb. Start by noticing when you're on floor 1. Angry? Floor 1. Scrolling? Floor 1. Next time you catch yourself, say out loud, I'm reacting. That single sentence pulls you to floor 2. From there, ask, what do I actually know? Not what I feel, not what I assume. What do I know? Once you're comfortable on 2, you'll start noticing floor 3 whispers. A sudden hunch, a connection nobody else sees. That's not magic. That's your brain finally free of clutter. Chapter 3. The clarity ritual. Every morning, before coffee, before phone, 5 minutes. Sit. Close your eyes. Ask 3 questions. 1. What's the one thing I need to decide today? 2. What am I pretending not to know? 3. If I had to bet my life on one assumption, would I? Write the answers, not in a journal, just on a scrap of paper. Then burn it or shred it. The point isn't keeping the words. It's forcing your mind to face itself. Why burn? Because genius isn't about hoarding insight. It's about letting go of yesterday's junk. You'll feel stupid at first. That's good. Stupid means you're honest. Do this for 30 days. You'll notice decisions get lighter. Not because life gets easier, because you stop carrying dead weight. Chapter 4. The death of should. Should is a parasite. It sneaks into your head. I should read more. I should be calmer. I should have known better. Every should is a guilt tax on your attention. Replace it, not with want, with will. I will read 10 pages tonight. I will walk away from this argument. I will test this idea before I believe it. Will isn't positive thinking. It's ownership. Geniuses don't guilt themselves into action. They decide, then do. And when they fail, they don't should themselves. They say, next time, I'll will harder. Try it now. Pick one thing you've been shoulding. Say it out loud with will instead. Feel the difference? That's your mind straightening up. Chapter 5. The mirror trick. Most people think in monologue. Geniuses think in dialogue, especially with themselves. They argue. They doubt. They play devil's advocate until the idea bleeds truth. Here's how. Grab a mirror. Look yourself in the eye. Ask your reflection, why do you believe this? Then answer, out loud. If you hesitate, you're lying. If you ramble, you're bluffing. Keep going until your own voice sounds bored, like you've heard it before. Sounds ridiculous? It is. But after 2 weeks, you'll catch yourself mid-thought. Wait, that's nonsense. That's the mirror working. You've trained your inner critic to be ruthless, not mean. Bonus. Do it before big decisions. You'll spot the weak spots before anyone else does. Chapter 6. Pattern hunting. The world isn't random. It's loops. Genius isn't seeing the future. It's seeing the rerun. Start small. Watch people. Notice. The friend who always apologizes first? That's a loop. The boss who smiles when he's angry? Loop. Your own habit of checking email when you're anxious? Loop. Once you see it, name it. The apology trap, the fake smile, the anxiety scroll. Naming kills mystery. Mystery feeds fear. Fear feeds bad decisions. Now go bigger. History, markets, relationships. Everything repeats. The dot-com crash looked like tulip mania. Your last breakup looked like your first. Same script, new actors. The trick? Don't predict. Collect. Keep a tiny list. 3 patterns you spot each week. Over months, they turn into radar. You'll walk into rooms and think, this feels like 1999, and you'll be right. Chapter 7, the pause button. Speed kills clarity. Geniuses don't rush, they pause. Next time you're about to say yes or no, count to 5, not in your head, out loud. 1, 2. People will stare. Let them. You're buying time to feel the undertow. Is this excitement or panic? Is this logic or habit? 5 seconds feels like forever. That's the point. In that gap, your brain shifts from reflex to reason. You'll be amazed how many yeses turn into maybe, and how many nos turn into wait. Advanced move, pair it with breath. In for 4, hold. Out for 6. Do that during the count. You'll notice your pulse drop, your thoughts sharpen. That's not woo-woo, that's physiology. Your amygdala, the fear center, gets starved. Your prefrontal cortex, the smart part, gets oxygen. Simple, brutal, effective. Chapter 8, the inversion game. Most people ask, how do I succeed? Geniuses ask, how do I fail? Then they avoid it. Try this. Pick a goal. Say, I want to launch a side business. Now flip it. How could I guarantee this fails? Write the list. Procrastinate. Overthink. Borrow money I can't repay. Tell no one. Ignore feedback. Spend on ads before product. Now, cross off everything you're already doing. That's your failure blueprint. Burn it. Then build the opposite. Ship fast. Talk loud. Test cheap. Listen hard. Inversion isn't negative. It's surgical. You're not hoping for success. You're eliminating the ways it dies. That's why geniuses win. They don't chase luck. They kill chance. Chapter 9, the memory palace hack. You don't need a perfect memory. You need a system. Picture your childhood home. Front door, hallway, kitchen, bedroom. Now assign ideas to rooms. Want to remember 5 key points for a pitch? Door, problem. Hallway, solution. Kitchen, proof. Bedroom, ask. Living room, close. Walk it mentally. The weirder the image, the stickier. Door with a giant red X. Kitchen with exploding pie charts. Bedroom with a talking wallet. Laughable? Yes. Unforgettable? Also yes. Do this daily. 10 minutes. Pick anything. Grocery list, client names, stats. Soon your brain treats memory like a movie set. No more I forgot. Just I left it in the kitchen. Chapter 10, the doubt engine. Doubt isn't your enemy. Blind certainty is. Genius thinking runs on controlled doubt. Not maybe I'm wrong, but where am I wrong? Every idea gets a stress test. You poke it, you twist it, you ask, what if the opposite is true? Example, you think remote work is the future. Now flip, what if offices win? You'll find holes, loneliness, culture rot, innovation lag. Now you know the risks. You're not sold, you're armed. Build this habit. Every night, pick one belief, attack it. If it survives, keep it. If it cracks, replace it. Over time, your mind becomes a fortress, not because it's closed, but because it's tested. Chapter 11, the slow burn. Fast thinking is flashy. Slow thinking wins wars. Take chess. A grandmaster doesn't move quicker. They see deeper. They calculate 10 moves ahead, not 2. You can do that too, not with IQ, with patience. Next time you face a choice, job, relationship, investment, write 3 timelines. Best case, worst case, most likely. Then wait 24 hours. Your first answer will change. That's not weakness, that's depth. Why? Because time filters emotion. The panic fades, the greed cools. What's left? Signal, not noise. Do this once a week. You'll start trusting yourself. Not because you're smarter, but because you're slower. And slow is scary, until it isn't. Chapter 12, the feedback loop your brain lies. Constantly. It tells you you're right, you're busy, you're fine. To fix that, you need outside eyes. Pick one person, someone smarter than you, or at least less invested. Once a month, give them your rawest thoughts. No polish. Here's what I think. Tear it apart. Listen. Don't defend. Take notes. Then go home and rewrite. You'll hate it. Good. Hate means growth. After 6 months, you'll notice your first drafts are sharper. your assumptions thinner, your blind spots smaller. That's not talent, that's calibration. Chapter 13, The Quiet Hour. Every day, 1 hour, no phone, no music, no people, just you and paper, or nothing. Use it to think, not plan, not solve. Think, wander, ask stupid questions. Why do I hate Mondays? What if money didn't matter? Why do I keep apologizing? No answers, just motion. Your mind will fight. Boredom, guilt, itch, let it. After 20 minutes, it quiets. That's when the good stuff comes. Connections, insights, the kind you can't force. This isn't meditation, it's hunting. You're stalking the signal in your own head. And once you catch it, you'll never trust autopilot again. Chapter 1, The Long Game. Genius isn't a state, it's a habit. You won't wake up tomorrow thinking like Da Vinci, but you'll wake up clearer than yesterday, and that compounds. Keep the rituals, the clarity 5, the mirror, the pause, the inversion. Miss a day? Fine. Miss a week? You're slipping. Track it like money. Every missed hour is interest lost. And when you slip, because you will, don't beat yourself up. Just restart. The only failure is quitting. You're not chasing perfection, you're chasing precision. A mind that cuts, not blunts. A life that bends, not breaks. So go. Start tonight. Pick one tool. Do it tomorrow. Then another. In 6 months, you won't recognize the noise in your head because it won't be there. You'll just be thinking. And it'll feel like breathing. Thank you for listening. Now, turn off this track and turn on your mind.